Every Hokage in Konoha's history has worn more than the hat and the title. They carried the weight of deterrence. They were symbols of absolute power, so feared that their existence kept other nations in check. Hashirama Senju was the beginning, and the warning. The first Hokage could control tailed beasts like pets. Nations didn't fight him, they begged for balance. He ended the Warring States era not with diplomacy, but with domination. He was the only shinobi who could go head-to-head with Madara Uchiha and win. Entire villages were founded out of fear that he might come knocking. Tobirama Senju wasn't a symbol of peace, he was a ghost in the battlefield. He invented techniques that still terrify enemy nations to this day. The reanimation jutsu, the shadow clones, the flying thunder god. He redefined what war meant in the shinobi world. His presence meant that your army might vanish before you even saw him. Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage, was known as the Professor for a reason. He didn't just know jutsu, he mastered them. Fire, wind, lightning, earth, water. Every style was second nature. In his prime, he was said to rival both of his predecessors, and even in his old age, he faced down against two reanimated Hokage and Orochimaru alone and old and decrepit. Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, turned fear into policy. The yellow flash was so fast, so deadly that the enemy nations issued an official order to flee on sight. He ended an entire war with a single battle. He sacrificed himself to seal the Nine Tails, saving the entire village from annihilation. Tsunade Senju, the fifth Hokage, was power in its purest form. A descendant from Hashirama, she had brute strength that shattered landscapes, but her true fear factor came from her immortality type jutsu. With a strength of 100 seal, she could heal from fatal wounds mid-battle. Taking her down wasn't just hard, it was impossible. Kakashi Hatake, the sixth Hokage, he was a master tactician and a genius and a battlefield legend. Nicknamed the Copy Ninja, he memorized over 1,000 jutsu and used them without hesitation. With the Mangekyo Sharingan, he could warp enemies out of existence with a Kamui. Quiet, reserved, brutally efficient, he was the shinobi other shinobi feared. And finally, Naruto Uzumaki. He went from little boy to protector, Jinchuriki to Godslayer. He didn't just earn the Hokage title, he redefined it. With Kurama's power, sage mode, and a pure heart, he stopped wars, humbled gods, and unified nations. No shinobi since the Sage of Six Paths has commanded as much power or respect. So why do other nations fear the Hokage? Because in the ninja world, diplomacy is fragile, but power is permanent. Every single Hokage was power incarnate. The title doesn't just mean leader, it means if you come for us, this is who you'll face. That's why the world fears the Hokage.